that I got from Burlington discount store a few days ago. It's pretty good, pretty warm. As you can see, it has warm inner.
Only one,
Clothing here. So I'm wearing this, and I'm also wearing this. Sweater, as you can see. And then I have a thermal wear. I have a thermal undershirt here, and I have another piece of clothing here. So about 3 or 4 clothing items I have here for the cold. And then I just going to show you. I'm wearing thermal pants as well. I hope you see. So this is it. Okay, so this is how warm we dress here during the winter. It's winter in New York City. This is how warm we dress to keep warm. And I hope you like my dark glasses. This is actually for showbiz purposes. Just wanted to look a little bit more cuter, perhaps. So all right, so I'm just gonna walk now. Come along with me as I head towards Times Square, so we see what's happening there. Okay. So I hope you're enjoying this video. If you are, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel X365 TV. If you haven't, like our videos, share our videos. Please share our channel. That will be a blessing. So this is Times Square, the famous Times Square. It's cold, about 35 degrees Fahrenheit, but there's a crowd here, a huge crowd.
Freeze. Oh my god, it was exhausting but fun.
Most of the people who come here are tourists, residents, people from out of state, out of New York City, people who live in the 5 boroughs, in the Bronx, in Staten Island, in Brooklyn, in Manhattan, people who live upstate, uptown, people who live in towns like Albany, which is the capital city of New York State. Many people don't know that. People who live in Syracuse, in Rochester. People come to Times Square every single day, hundreds of thousands, perhaps tens of thousands, to just hang out, to relax, to have coffee, to drink a cup of tea, to watch Broadway shows, to shop, or just to be with friends and family. This is what happens here in Times Square. It's got to be the #1 tourist attraction in New York City, if I'm not wrong. So if it's this packed, if Times Square is this packed in winter, you can imagine how it is in summer or in spring or in fall. It's always busy. I love to come to Times Square. You know, I like the ambience, I like the atmosphere, I like the diversity, I like the crowds. I like to make videos here.
And I keep me like 5 homies, and I keep about 5 homies.
So this is a line. It's probably a show, a Broadway show. This is what you find here every day.
Yeah, it's supposed to be dark. I forget that. Should I put like a really obscure reference? For real.
Hello. What line is this, please?
Right here. Wow.
Thank you so much. So it looks like there's a show on Channel 5 or so.
Always getting a murder call. Nah, he was trying to play fucking gangster. Not even mumbling. Not saying no words.
So this is Christmas feeling, Christmas season in Manhattan, New York City. A few days to Christmas. It's Monday, December the 19th, 2022. It's probably about 8 p.m. right now. It's winter in New York City. It's pretty cold, about 35 degrees Fahrenheit. And yet, Times Square is besieged by tourists as usual. People taking photos, hanging out. This is how it is every day in Times Square. It's a magnet for tourists. It's a magnet for residents. it's the #1 tourist attraction in New York City, if you ask me. There are lots of stores here, as you can see. High-end stores, cafes, bars, clothing stores. There's Broadway across. The theater section. So I'm gonna climb these awesome steps.